Hey guys, Metal Breakdown here. So I'm already doing the video for the best album of November 2017. I know I'm a bit early. I usually tend to do that like 1 week or so after the end of the month, but there's no point of waiting more time this month because I already know my 3 contestants, and there's not really an album that interests me in the last 9 days of November, so why wait? And if I do it in the month, like probably next time I'll try to do it maybe not that early, but still at the end of the month, because after that I think you kind of lose interest for albums that were released like a month or a month and a half before the video. So I'll try to be more fast with these video in the upcoming months. And yeah, you'll see December will be the last video for this year, obviously, because it's the last month. But after that, for 2018, I will continue that series and it will be way different. I have really great ideas for that. You'll see that. I'll talk about it probably in the album of the month for December video that you'll see next month. But our 3 contestants are Red Before Black by Cannibal Corpse, death metal album. After that, the second one, The Dusk in Us by Converge, which is kind of a metalcore, post-hardcore, and even hardcore album. It's really hard to describe, but you'll understand if you know the band Converge. And the last one is Psychosis by Cavalera Conspiracy, one of the band of Matt Cavalera and his brother, who were both in Sepultura. And I was new both with Converge and Cavalera Conspiracy. I knew Cannibal Corpse before, but it's rare for me to put 2 albums as contestant for best album of the month of bands that I did not know before, but it's the case this time, and I really hope that you'll enjoy this video. So let's find out which album was the best in November 2017. So, for the first contestant, Red Before Black by Cannibal Corpse. I would say that it's better than their last few releases, but maybe not as good as the classic Cannibal Corpse album. I'm thinking about album like Butcher That Bird or Vile and some many other insane album that the band has released over their career. But it's a really great one. It's a really huge step in the right direction. You'll have a blast while listening to this album, and this is starting right away with the first song, Only One Will Die, which is probably my favorite track on the album. So fucking good, straight to the point, in your face. And right after that you have 2 singles, Red Before Black and Code of the Slashers, and the rest of the album is as good. You won't be disappointed for sure. If you love death metal, if you love Cannibal Corpse, and you haven't heard that album yet, do it. You will like it for sure, without any doubt. And the second contestant this month is The Dusk in Us, which was a really huge surprise because, like I said, I did not know Converge before listening to that album. Well, I know the band by their name, but I never listened to any of their song, and it's probably the album I've listened the most this month. It's that great. I would say I've listened to it like 15 times at least. In the last few days I've listened to it at least once every day. It's that good, and all the songs in it are great. There's not a bad moment. I love the production. It's not like over polished like a lot of records are these days. The production of that record is great. I love the sounds of the guitar. The voice is insane. But if I would have to pick like the 3 best track on this album, because I didn't do an album review unfortunately, and if you don't have the time to listen to the album in full, because I would suggest you to listen to it in full, but if you only have time for like 3 songs, I would suggest not in any order of preference. Under the Rest, probably my favorite track on the album, and the other two best track, I would say Cannibals is awesome, and the last track on the album, Reptilian, incredible too. So if you only have time for 3 songs, Under the Rest, Cannibals, and Reptilian. And for the last contestant this month, an album I only listened since like the day before yesterday, so I haven't had time to listen to it that much. Still listen to it like 5 times, so I know it. I know what I'm talking about when talking about this album, Psychosis, and it's really a hard decision for me to choose between Psychosis and The Dusk in Us by Converge, because they're both so fucking good, and even Cannibal Corpse Reds Before Black is awesome. I'm telling you right now, it won't be the album of the month. It will be between Psychosis and The Dusk in Us. And yeah, before telling you which one is my favorite, I'll talk a bit about Psychosis. It's an incredible record, and just like with Dusk in Us, it was my first time listening to this band, Cavalera Conspiracy, even though I know a few albums by Sepultura and a few songs by Max, other band, Souffly. So yeah, I'm kind of familiar with him and his voice, and this album is incredible from the start to finish. I don't think I could ever pick a favorite. Maybe Judas Paria is so fucking good, and there's some weird song on this album, but no bad moment. Fucking beast from start to finish. So yeah, if you have time, guys, make sure to listen to all these 3 albums. I know it's a lot to ask because it's not everyone that has time to do it, but just listen to one of these in each and every few days, like one album, next one 3 days after or so if you don't have time. But all these 3 albums are worth listening to it. They're incredible. But I have to pick The Dusk in Us by Converge as my favorite album of not 2017, but November 2017. It might be in my top 10 at the end of the year. I'll do a top 20 really soon, I think. In a few weeks, I'll do my top 20 video for all the best album of 2017. And there you go for all the album that won the best album of the month title each month of this year of 2017. So only one spot left. Which album will take that spot? I don't even know, because I don't know which album will be released next month. I think that the new Asking Alexandria will be released next month, but I really doubt it will be my favorite album next month. But we'll see. Maybe it will be by a band that I never heard before. We'll all find out next month. So that's pretty much all I have to say in this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe and to share the video if you enjoyed. And I'll see you all in the next video.